In this video, we will discuss about electric field lines. Electric field lines are the lines which represents the electric field around a charge, or it is a pictorial representation of an electric field. To know the nature and the behavior of electric field, that is, to know the strength and the direction of electric field, we need to draw the lines, or in other words, to represent the strength and direction of electric field, we draw electric field lines. So basically these electric field lines represents two things. It gives us the strength of electric field and the direction of electric field. Now, how these lines represents the strength and direction? If the density of lines, if the density of a line is more at a particular point, then the strength of electric field will be more. Direction is given by the tangent at a point on a curve or a line. So electric field lines are basically those lines which represents the strength of electric field and direction of electric field. How they represent? If the lines are more, then the density is more, then the strength will also be more. Direction is given by the tangent at a point on a curve. Now let us draw the electric field lines for different charges. Now the first one is positive point charge. Here, this is your charge, positive point charge. The electric field, because of this positive point charge, are radially outward. As we know that the electric field because of point charge is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by r square. So as the distance increases, means r increases, the electric field will decrease. So to represent the electric field, here the length of the vector here is more nearby this charge. As it moves away, the length of the vector decreases. So first one is, this case, the electric field lines for the positive point charge are radially outward. As I shown with the arrows. Similarly, I draw in all direction. So this is this much, and it should be symmetrically all around. So this is your electric field line for the case of positive point charge. The electric field lines for the negatively point charge. Here Here I took, this is a point charge which is -1. Now the electric field lines for this is negative charge is radially inward. So which can be drawn like this one. All arrows should be equal. This is a positive point charge and all the arrows are inward. And the outer one arrows are the shorter one. So this is your electric field lines for the case of negatively charged or negative point charge. Now this the electric field due to two equal positive point charge. So for this one I consider two positive charges. These are two positive charges. Electric field lines for this one, charge is also radially outward and for this also radially outward. So but because of this one they will interact, there will be a force of repulsion, so they will also be seen in the lines. Similarly in a downward direction, so this is your electric field lines for the case of two positive point charge. So here electric field line for this one is also radially outward, because the electric field due to two equal but opposite charges. So here take positive charge and this is your negative charge, opposite charges but they are equal. So for this electric field lines will start from positive charge and ends at the negative charge, because we know that for positive charge electric field lines are outward and for the negative charge electric field lines are inward. So here electric field lines will be from positive to negative charge. Similarly we draw the other field lines. Electric field lines for the positive charges outward. So this is your electric field lines for the case of positive but opposite charges. Now how to represent the uniform field and non-uniform field. Uniform field is represented by here the uniform. Now the fifth point, next we will discuss the electric field lines or how to represent the field lines for uniform field, uniform electric field. So uniform electric field is represented by equally spaced parallel lines. So here it is, equally spaced parallel lines. So it represents the uniform electric field. If either they are not equally spaced, like this one, so it also represents a non-uniform field, or they are not parallel. So both these field lines are non-uniform. Non-uniform. So when we represent parallel lines but they are equally spaced, then these are then it represents the uniform field, and if they are not equally spaced or not parallel, then it represents the non-uniform field. Now let us discuss about some of the properties of electric field lines. Start from positive and end at a negative charge. If a single charge is available, then it extends to infinity. Means we have already discussed, if you have two charges, opposite charges, then the electric field lines start from the positive charge and end at the negative charge, as we have discussed in the case of this dipole. Electric field lines start from the positive and end at the negative. So electric field lines start from the positive charge and end at the negative charge. If a single charge is there, then it extends to infinity. So this is our first property. Now the second is that in a charge-free region, the electric field lines can be taken to be continuous curve. If there is no charge over here, then the electric field will be represented by a continuous curve. Means they do not have any break. They do not, like this one, they do not have this thing or a break. This is not possible. So the electric field lines in a charge-free region, electric field lines can be taken to be continuous curve without a break. But when there is a charge, then it will have a break. Why? Because the electric field lines are outward for the case of positive charge, but at the location where the charge is placed, the electric field is undetermined. It is having very large value. So it is not possible to represent the electric field at a location where a charge is placed. Third point is that the electric field lines never cross each other. We will not find the electric field lines crossing each other. If you see this one diagram of electric dipole, here also we have not crossed any electric field lines. You can see this also. Here also the electric field lines are not crossed. They have no crossing point. So electric field lines, this is a third property, that electric field lines never cross each other. Why they do not cross? Because at a crossing point, at this point, there will be two tangents. Two tangents can be drawn at this point. One is along this curve, other is along this curve. So means two direction. If we place any charge over here, where it will go? Either this or that. It is absurd. So electric field lines, or we can say that it is not possible. So we can say that electric field lines never cross each other. Now third, electric field lines do not cross each other. At a crossing point, there will be two tangents, means two directions, which is not possible. Fourth point is that electric field line does not form a closed loop. Closed loop means suppose A and this is your B. A particle is moving from A to B and then it can move from the B to A. So it take a round, so that is called as a closed loop. But for the case of electric field lines, we know the electric field lines start from the positive and end at the negative charge. So there will be no electric field lines will be from the negative to positive. This is not possible. So that is why electric field lines, so that is why electric field lines does not form a closed loop. Or if it is not forming a closed loop, this means that it obeys, or electric force is a conservative force in nature. So these are the properties of electric field lines. Thank you.